Oh, yes, we're back again with another banger. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I try not to to alienate the women who come on and watch secretly because I know they watch. But shout out to you for coming yet again for another banger. Fellas, this is what I'm going to inform you of today. If this is your daily dose, your modern woman today, if you're looking 40 to 20, she has become obsessed with options. Just think about how easy a woman can have it or really has it in the dating market. Just think about the seemingly attractive, moderate to very attractive woman having issues, but telling you how she has hundreds of unread DMs. But if you listen to them talk on a panel or their own testimony, they'll tell you how they had a great guy, how they messed it up, only to say, okay, I want a good guy again. But is frustrated because the good guys are, in her mind, are not approaching or not saying anything to them. So what they do, they make themselves available to the world. You have women who are married and in relationships. You look at their social media, it doesn't determine, or you can't see for a fact that this woman is married from the name to the photos to the videos. You'll see that she may be entertaining someone or in a relationship, but it won't show that she's a married woman or a woman looking to be married. You see this? None of the man's identity is in her social media. Just the things that he does for her to make her feel special or to make her look like she's special to the world. Yeah, women in full-fledged relationships can't stop showing their bodies to the world on Instagram and social media and Facebook, etc. This woman has become so obsessed with options to where if given the options to pick her social media versus her man, she would pick her social media and come under some bullshit guise that she makes money off of it when we know she doesn't. No links and bios to website, no pictures or photos of selling a product or merchandise or service. Well, the service is there, you can tell, but it's not advertised in the manner in which other services are, if you get my drift. But this woman has become, this is why social media runs her life. If it runs her life, more than likely it will ruin her life. I'll say that again. If social media runs her life, more than likely it will ruin her life, and particularly her love life, because she cannot not have options. Think about the woman who's in a relationship or in marriage, but you always see her posting. She can't get out. She cannot put the camera down. She needs constant validation, almost like keeping a phone charged. You don't do it for her. And you allow this because you are a weaker man. You allow her to exercise said options. And she likes to throw it in your face because we know you have the secret ghost account that you're not really active on your account because it's not popping, because you may not be that guy. But you go and peep and look every now and again. And she puts it in your face. She shows you that I can choose this man, that guy, this guy likes me, this guy's commenting. You can see all of this. She does this intentionally to keep you in line. It's like it's like a digital leash. Let me show you how many other men want me in the event that you do something that I don't like. Or if I just grow tired of you, like we see women do. I just got bored. It was a graduation, Tia Mowry. I just wanted to graduate from my marriage and get into another relationship, even though I still have young kids. Even with the children. You got women who have 2, 3 kids, always on social media. Always on social media. Not bragging on their kids' academic achievement, just thirst trapping and trying to find another simp to come help pay. All you have to do is listen to the rhetoric. Just listen to the conversation. 94% of women's ideal man is a man with money. And I'm say 100%, but when I speak 94%, I'm talking to that is numero uno, especially the women who have made the dating pool murky with babies, abortions, emotional trauma, baggage, etc., etc., etc. So money is the number one thing because the women that are desperate, what are they desperate for? More than likely, they're desperate for help or companionship, if not both. They want help and companionship. They don't want to do this thing called life alone. They want someone to do it with. And if they're going to be miserable, they don't want to be miserable by themselves. But the chickens always come home to roost, as I've once said in previous videos. The chickens always come home to roost. And the women are now seeing this. You have women thinking they're going to bully men into, hey, get out there and doing what they want them to do. That's not going to work, ladies. I'm sorry to tell you. This bed has been made and it will be slept in. We hope you get a good night's rest. But yes, these women has become obsessed with options. Again, they have studies that show the dopamine release when women get a notification, whether that's a like, text message, DM, or other. It brightens up their day to know that they're the center of attention in someone's life. That someone took the initiative to reach out, make contact, show interest, etc. So they get a high off this. It's an addiction. Ask a woman that you get into, hey, I'm not gonna be on social media, you know, and I wanna. This is on the onset when, let's say you get into a scenario and you're dating for a purpose. For the men that are seeking a wife, yes, when I get married, put that on the table at the onset and watch her reaction. If her reaction is anything other than, okay, I do agree, because I want to focus on my family with you, I want to do this with you. If it's any other response than that, then you must get out of there at that very moment. I mean, I'm a different type of person. I would actually go through the date if I'm hungry because I like to do it with a purpose. I'm not going to go on a date or dinner date and I'm going to eat. I'm going, okay, well, after this, then I understand we can finish up dinner, whatever the case may be. You don't have to disclose your what I would like to call dissatisfaction or severance of any potential situation. Keep it cool. But, finish the day. Oh, okay. You just take in the information. Do not make it uncomfortable or unsettling because you never know a woman's reaction. You never know what she's willing to do when her ego is bruised. This is why you have Travis Rudolph in his situation. You had so many others in their situation where some people met their demise because a woman's ego was damaged. So now, and we're going to get into this as well, about the expectations that women have on meeting people, when and where she wants to be approached. This also plays into the obsessive with options. She wants the digital options, but she also wants the physical options. That's why she goes into these spaces. I want to be met in a coffee shop and in a grocery store. And I think I did a video. I have to find it, and I'm going to reshare it. And I was talking about scenarios on how to pick up women. And I do have to give this YouTuber a shout out by the guy named of Ace Nate. He did a video highlighting this and he broke it down perfectly. So shout out to Ace Nate. And I'm going to use some of that information that he conveyed, which was the women that are seeking these options in person and want to be met because the options are there. They just want them to look and feel like the conditioning that Disney and Hollywood has put into them. Watching the love novels and the notebooks and the serendipitous meetings. I was in a supermarket. I dropped a loaf of bread. I looked up. It was a guy 6'6", chiseled, buff, with glasses on, talking about, "Can I get that for you, ma'am?" This is what she wants. But what was highlighted in Ace Nate's video was that the women that want these crazy, romantic, delusional, fantasy type meetings, or I would say acquaintances with men in markets and cafes. The men that go into these situations, they know how and where women go and how they move. So they go in there and they're almost like they're praying. This is their thing. This used to be me. I knew where to go. I knew how to finagle in life, in real life situations, and on the internet. I knew how to optimize my dating strategies, and it was a thing for me. Okay. I know how to entice her. I know what to say. Okay. It was. It's almost like a sport. So the women that are looking for these type of men to approach them, you must be aware that these men have to do this a lot to be good at doing it, so it can work. So you're wanting a guy who's great with women, thinking, okay, he's going to meet you, and then what? You're going to be the last pickup. You're going to be the last pickup of the day or of the year or of forever. He's not going to go and pick up any other women. Foolish. But they have these delusional options and fantasies on how they want to be met, where they want to be met, when they want to be met. I want to have my money and house, and I want to be here. I want to have on red bottoms and Chanel bags and looking like this with the wind blowing in my hair. You must let a fool speak. Do not interrupt a fool when they're speaking. But this is what you're looking into at in today's dating pool, gentlemen. The women, they're on social media active, and no, they're addicted to options. They've came across many a men in their DM, in person, etc., and still has yet to find a compatible mate that they're happy with. It's not the date, it's them. They're addicted to having the options, which is why they sign up to be single mothers and side chicks, and then get mad at the guy for not promoting them to wife. Well, you didn't want to be a wife from the jump. Look at the angle you worked. The foundation was already fickle. It was already a bad foundation. So how can you get firm footing and a solid base? But yes, you see the women in the airports. Just go to the airport. Go to anywhere you go. Look at the woman in her phone. This is why I make it a duty to not be on my phone when I'm out. My phone is in my pocket on vibrate or silent. These women cannot take their heads out of their phones due to so many notifications, looking at ways to get more notifications. But yes, the new woman, she's just obsessed with options and herself. She doesn't know she has to lay in the bed in which she made. And it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a hard sleep. But you guys make sure you comment, subscribe, like. Let me know what you think about this. Or do you see women obsessed with options? Are you seeing this behavior across the board? But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's the Date Master.